Nightcap, it's your host, Carolina Sanchez, and we've had Battle of the Sexes, but it's time for Battle of the Rainbow. Here to my left, we have the lesbians ready for that jab, and to my right, the gays ready to pounce. Let's get into it.
Yeah, what's up for a nightcap? Chill, you know, kick back.
All right, it's time to dive into a world I did not know enough about, honey, but I feel the tension. I'm kidding. All right, for the very first time, we've got Denzel Washington on the couch.
What's up?
Raquel Simone, you guys know her. She's behind the bar one time, but now I've got her on the pink couch. And a friendly face you've seen a time or two. We've got Perry back and Keisha Hunt, who we always love and laugh very hard at. Right on.
Funny girl.
All right, so just coming out and saying, my executive producer said that there is some animosity between the gay community and the lesbian community, which I was floored by. Is this true?
Go ahead, Denzel, because you already breathing heavy at me. You breathing heavy and looking at me.
I feel like I haven't had many issues with the lesbian community. For the most part, they love me. They really do. But some studs...
I knew that butt was coming.
Yeah, it's always a butt. It's always a butt. I feel like some studs have this, like...
So the studs.
The
just
studs,
the studs.
yeah.
Not
the fins.
Right
I'm
on.
pointing at you.
Come on with it.
Okay.
I didn't see any pointing. I'm so sorry.
I feel like some studs have this like underlying masculinity war with like more dominant masculine gays. Okay. It's like it's almost like I can be a boy too, or like anything you can do, I can do better energy. And it's like they're trying to prove their masculinity.
No, that ain't.
Come on, keep
that
Not everybody. Not
ding,
everybody.
Ding, ding over
That's
here.
not the case. I mean, although I've had a couple of like conflicts at my comedy shows with gay men about masculinity. Like I've had one say, "Hey, my real, you gotta pop your trunk to get your and I'm stuff like that." So I'm like, maybe it's an issue about that. I don't even buy
Oh, okay.
because I'm a lesbian. What I look like going into the gay store or the sex shop saying, "Let me get them." I'm gay as hell, but let me get that 12-footer. No, I don't even know how to order a but that.
So you have no issues with the gay males?
I do have some dominance about it. I'll try to like speak before a lot of y'all, but like, you don't know what he's talking about.
See?
You know,
See?
some things
It's
like
that
that.
dominance thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you agree with what he said?
I don't want to, but
But
I only speak truth.
that's probably that masculine
Sit
thing
down,
again that
Denzel.
you're
I don't
talking
know you
about
yet.
that I don't want to agree with you because your perspective on it could be so wrong right now.
Okay.
You know,
Okay, I receive that.
And he just got an issue with studs. I believe.
I love studs. I'm like, let's go shopping together.
See, we can't go shopping together.
Why not?
We can if you teach me how to wear boxers because my be eating the hell out of me. My coochie do not know how to wear me in boxers, but I wear them every day. So maybe that's the issue. Y'all want us to stay out of y'all clothes?
No, I love studs. Like I said,
Okay.
I never had a problem with studs. I just feel like there's a dominance war, like a
could be.
masculinity war, and it's like they have to prove that they can be masculine
And
too.
does that make you uncomfortable? Like you're like, I'm not in competition with you. This is awkward.
That would be the uncomfortability. Like it's like I'm not in competition. Like we're both dudes. Okay,
Yeah.
sure. Like
Yeah.
that's how I feel.
And y'all like the opposite sex at that
Right,
point,
we
right?
do,
So there's-
yeah.
Right.
It's like
you're
I'm not even
really
trying to-
in
That could be the conflict too. You know, maybe I don't have anything in common with you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
because even though we're both dudes, we don't have anything in common.
True.
You know, and I don't see what you seeing. I can't really get along with you in that aspect. We could go to the same clubs, but can we really party together?
I mean, my cousin is a stud, and we had now it's a had, but we did have a great close relationship, almost like a brotherhood, so to speak. You know.
Okay.
And then what happened?
See, that to me.
That's another show.
All right, Perry and Raquel, I mean, do you guys have any sense to throw in here?
So that hasn't been my experience at all. My best friend is actually a stud, so and we grew up together. So there may be a level of comfortability there that we're used to each other. We're both Virgos as well, so that could be a part of it. But I've never experienced any type of like
Animosity.
Yeah.
from, I mean, all of my friends are females and some of them are lesbians. So,
Yeah.
you know, that hasn't been my experience.
Yeah, that also has not been my experience. Like, he's one of my greatest friends, and we've been friends for forever. And I mean, anytime I see a gay male at the club, they're like, "You look cute, you look cute." So like, I don't have that issue at all.
You don't have any issues. Okay, I
We're
love
all
that.
a big happy family.
Now, with
That's the one who came out guns blazing. Actually, you have a problem with me. No, we get
Not
along
all
good.
of them, you know, a
Right.
very small few of them.
Right.
Yeah.
I think I experienced more within, so gay on gay versus, you know, lesbian on lesbian. There's a lot of
Yes.
jealousy there.
There's a lot of
But
jealousy
I think for the
within.
most part, like us just being the opposite, like a lot of times, because I actually love studs, honestly. And I would probably marry a stud if I could, because it's like you get a mom and a dad at the same time.
It's 2025.
Wow.
You can't.
You get that masculine energy, but you still know that she's feminine at the end of the day, no matter how hard she tries to fight it.
Yeah, I'm
So-
still a woman.
Yeah, so for me,
Just
I
another
love
kind.
that. I love that. Like, I'm attracted to that. So it's all about the energy for me.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm feeling positive energy. I don't know if this is turning out to be a battle
Yeah.
of the rainbow, but the conversation continues after the break.
If you've ever wondered why gay men and queer women don't hang out, look no further, I've solved it. In college, all my queer friends were in mixed gender friend groups, and now post-grad, everyone is segregated. So for the longest time, I was like, why does everyone keep such homogenous friend groups? Well, it is because of capitalism. So first, gays. Pro-capitalism. Gays like flying first class, the airport lounge, the platinum Amex. Gays love things that scale because a gay man is first and foremost a man, and men love to reap maximum reward for minimum effort. Just look at any of our fathers. Queer women are socialists, and socialists hate things that scale. So it's this fundamental difference in how each group thinks society should be structured. Gay men want status, wealth, accolades, so they're gonna hang out with other men who can give them access to those things. And then queer women are gonna hang out with other queer women who share their values about mutual aid, collectivist society, social justice. I definitely have met queer women who are into status and wealth, but they are far and few between compared to gays.
Wow.
That was a lot.
Okay, that gives us a lot to think
That's it,
about.
That was some truth. You know? There was some truth to it.
Okay. In what regard? Let's start with you, Denzel.
Okay, so when he said that gay men are more, you know, we like first class, we like nice things, we like, you know, it's very materialist.
Pro-capitalist?
Yeah, pro-capitalist. That's true, you know, or at least for me it is. I've always liked nice things. I don't think that had anything to do with me being gay. I think once I was comfortable with being gay, I was able to mix my feminine and masculine energy into, you know, I want to go get my nails done too. I want to go get my feet done. You know, I was comfortable with it. So yeah.
To
But-
pursue the finer things.
Exactly.
Raquel, what are your thoughts on what?
I don't really agree with that because unless I'm a gay male too, because I
Right.
like nice things. I like flying first class.
Right, she
but
does.
maybe also I know I'm feminine presenting, but I consider myself a dom femme. So maybe that has a little bit to do with it.
Film, I
Dom
like
femme.
that.
I mean, have you seen queer women who probably are what he was describing?
Not my queer friends, not my queer
No.
women friends.
Okay.
Not
They're
at all.
They're all
Yeah.
beautiful, like drop dead gorgeous.
Yeah.
You know what? I agree and I disagree to what he's saying, but I also think too, I mean, we're looking through the lens of we're all black, you know? So
Right.
for us,
I totally was
you
thinking
know,
that when he was talking.
Yeah, so I think for us, if you look at it overall, yeah, there may be some truth to that, but us being black people, if I have to take it there, we've already had enough against us, so I don't think for us, it's one of those things where we're pitting against each other
That's right,
in that
yeah.
area.
Yeah.
Now, other aspects, yeah, but like just us being black and queer, we already know what that comes with. So I think for us, it's a little
Yeah.
bit lighter than what, you know, he's portraying it to be
totally
when it
agree
comes
with
to, you know, the capitalism part.
Yeah.
Nicely said.
I was like, he Asian, so maybe, you know,
Yeah.
that
Maybe
yeah.
it's different for him. 'cause
Yeah.
he's
The,
Asian.
like,
Totally.
the rich Asian type thing.
That's
you
all
know?
I was
Yeah.
getting when he was
Yeah.
talking. Yeah.
So I could see that.
All right, so talking about the struggles that you guys have faced as
Yeah.
marginalized groups of people, do you think it's different for lesbians versus gays? The way
Yes.
society treats each group.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's more acceptable to be a lesbian
That's
than
right.
it is
Yeah.
to be
Yeah.
a gay because men, straight men, they glorify that. It's like, oh yeah, kiss my wife. I want to see it,
Right.
you know.
Yeah.
But when it comes to a gay man, it's like, oh,
I don't want to see
I
that.
don't want to see
Yeah.
that. Like
Yeah.
two
Right.
men kissing.
Get away
what-
from
what
me
the,
and,
you know,
oh,
it's
you-
crazy. But
It's
the
an
kids,
agenda.
The kids.
yeah, the kids, they're influencing.
It's an agenda.
the kids.
Yeah.
They're trying to take us all down. It's this whole,
Yeah.
massive attack on the world when it comes to the gays, but lesbians, it's like, I mean, you see it everywhere. You know, two girls together, that's a man's dream.
Yeah.
You know, straight men are comfortable with accepting their female counterpart being with other women, and that's, you know, that's okay. But a woman, a straight woman, if I come to you and I'm straight and I say, hey, yeah, I used to around with this dude on the side, but I really want to be with you.
How are you going to look at it?
How are you going to receive that?
Different.
You're going to look at me different. You're going to look at me like a gay man. You're
Yes.
not going to look at me as someone who's fluid.
Yeah.
Nothing else is going to matter.
Yeah, as you
The
do a
average
woman. A woman could go back and forth her entire life, really, proudly, post it on Instagram and everything. But a man doing that, no.
Absolutely not.
Right.
Yeah, I remember when I first moved to New York, one of my coworkers was bisexual and owned it. In New York, obviously, is a lot more progressive. But he could not get a girlfriend to save his life. He was really attracted to this woman, really wanted to pursue her, but she couldn't get over the fact that, you know, he's been...
Sounds like me in high school. Ooh, you know who you are. But I will say this, when it comes to like the capitalism conversation and then what we were talking about earlier, that dominance that lesbian women exert, I think that's where the capitalism may show up as well, because we all know that black women are at the bottom of the totem pole
As far as respect goes.
of the social construct, right? So if you're already a black female and now you're a lesbian, you want to insert that dominance to show you can be one of the boys too,
Right.
just so you can kind of up your rank.
That's right.
Now, don't get it twisted. Right above black women are black men, black gay men at that.
Right.
You know, and we may have a little bit more value than the black woman if you really want to dive into it. We're accepted in more spaces.
Yeah.
They just don't want you to have a voice, in, you know, in public.
Essentially, we all have something to prove, you know?
Yeah.
And I guess me being a gay male, being successful to me, deep down, it comes from that, you know, that trauma of I need to prove myself.
That's
You didn't
right.
like me being
Yes.
gay, but I'm rich and gay. How do you
Right,
feel about
right.
that?
Yeah.
Or I'm successful and gay. Now you
Yes.
like me, or I'm famous and gay. You know, that and means something. It shouldn't. It
Right.
sucks,
Right.
but it does mean something.
Yeah, like they love you when you're the makeup artist or you're behind the camera or you're doing the hair.
The
But as soon as
stylist,
you
Yeah.
pop out and you got a following and you doing your
Yeah.
thing, you doing your big one. Oh, they don't want to see that. It's like, oh, you're ruining the children. The children are gonna be scarred for life. Like,
Yeah, we like you
can't
behind the scenes.
you can't convert these kids. They gonna be who they gonna be.
They gonna be
Be
there.
who they gonna be. All right, what I need you to be is sitting right there when the commercials are done, because we'll be right back. Welcome back to the Nightcap. We've been having Battle of the Rainbow. That's actually turned into quite a lively discussion, I want to say. We've got Denzel, Raquel, Perry, and Keisha. All right, it seems like it's all been fun-loving.
Yes.
But I know that there's definitely struggles within each of your communities. It ain't all rainbows and butterflies, right?
No, definitely not.
All right.
I was just gonna say earlier that I feel like it's harder for stud women to be who they are. It's more acceptable for someone like me to come out and say I'm a lesbian.
Yes.
Like the men are gonna love it, the women
That's-
are gonna love it.
That's the first thing my family said. It's okay to be gay, but why you gotta dress like that? Like why you can't put no dress on, or why you can't put no, because that's not who I am.
Right.
That's not what I even like to wear. I'm not even comfortable in that kind of stuff. That's just not who I am. So, but yes, it's more acceptable for a woman to be more feminine and gay as opposed to masculine and gay. And that's just how it is. She could walk in many places and be accepted way more than I can.
Yeah, and it works the same as a masculine or
Yeah.
more masculine guy being gay than a feminine guy.
Right.
It's more accepted for me than a person who, you know, likes to wear dresses. I don't judge anybody, but
Right.
you know, we see what we see, and
Yeah.
a
Right.
lot of people, they do a lot of things that is not normal.
Socially acceptable.
Yeah, socially
Yeah,
acceptable.
you get a longer stare when
Yeah.
when you present a
Exactly.
certain way. It's all
Yeah.
about the presentation, and that's where I think the conflict comes in for the gays.
Yeah.
Like it's about how much you have, like how successful you are, like you said earlier. And I think that's where the competition starts. And then of course the gays are gonna fight over men, just like women do. I mean, it's very catty.
I'm so sorry. Women fight over men?
Yeah, women fight over men all the time.
Oh, all the time.
All the time.
They do.
Uh,
I've seen it.
yeah.
The boy is mine.
Yeah, the boy is mine.
boy is mine.
You
The
know,
boy is
like
mine.
the bitter baby mamas and all of that. Like the gays are like that, and in the community, it's a huge community, but it's so small, right?
Very small.
Everybody
Yeah.
knows each other.
Yeah.
The
Very
Houston
small.
gays, the DC gays, the New York gays. Like
Yeah.
you can go to different cities and you're gonna run into someone you know. It's just
Especially
inevitable
with
that it's
social
gonna happen.
media, it makes it even
Yeah.
more microscope. Like
Yeah, I've
it's-
dated my ex's ex.
Yeah, it gets messy.
Are you all going to the same bars? Are you going to the same
Nah, it's
places
different. You
It's
got-
very statusy. Like, I don't know, it's statusy. It's like, who do you know? Like, are you famous? Do you have money? Do you have this? Do you, it's
Oh,
all
that really does come into
that,
play.
Yeah, it's status, especially
Not
with
just in
gays.
society,
yeah.
but within
Yeah.
the gay community.
Yeah, and a lot of my conflict with gays have been jealousy and envy.
Yes.
And
That's where it comes from.
yeah, it's like they want what you have.
Is that the same for you, Raquel, in the lesbian community? Or
I
no?
would definitely say that.
Yeah.
I think I look for status as well because I mean, that's what I'm bringing to the relationship. So I'm looking for that as well.
Right, and even in your social circle, like you want to be around people that's on
right.
the same level,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
So you're gonna go to the same places. Like you could be a Montrose girl, or you could be a
Downtown
Kiss,
girl.
downtown, midtown,
Yeah.
upper echelon. So
Yeah.
you kind of you're a brunch queen, or you're
Right.
just you
go
go out
out
on the
at night.
weekends
Yeah,
at
you gotta-
nighttime.
yeah,
and
yeah.
You thought and bop, like so. It's kind of like
Wait,
that.
what's the difference? What, like, who's
Well,
a
there's
queen
an
versus
upper
a-
class.
Yeah, there's a, you know,
and then there's like if you're doing the
Yeah.
Sunday brunches, you're going to the the downtowns, the midtowns, the day parties, the sky parties, like
So
that.
are they going out at night?
You going out at night? I mean, you
it's
still looked
classism.
upon.
It's like, are you booking first class or are you in
Exactly.
economy?
Listen,
Yeah, like,
if you're going out at night but you've been out all day, it's okay. But if you just got dressed up to go out at night, then you're looked at a little bit differently.
it's so many rules.
Yeah.
But you have to understand that, no matter where you go, you're still going to run into someone you know. And whether you're upper class gay, lower class gay, whatever you want to call it,
Not lower class
you
gay.
probably dealt with the same type of man. And that man is 9 times out of 10 probably DL or something like that, to where,
Oh, the DL thing.
that's how that jealousy and stuff comes into play. So it's always a conflict in between the gays about, that dominant territory. Because we're still men at the end of the day,
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I just think that's where you get the conflict.
So what I'm hearing is that it's a battle of the gays, battle of the lesbians, battle of the statuses.
Yeah.
Yes.
Not
Battle of the
battle
statuses.
of the rainbow.
Yeah.
Right.
But when it comes to the lesbians and the gays, I think, like what you said, it's just that whole inserting dominance, that pride,
Right.
that ego. Like she wants to show that she's just a man, just as much of a man as the man that she's
Just as much as
Yeah,
masculine.
masculine, that masculine energy in that right. So
Right.
And it
I think
all
that's
stems
where it
from
comes
something, we have to prove something.
Yeah.
Right. That's
We've
it.
been
Deep-rooted issues.
a class of people who were never really accepted. So when you want to be accepted, you start doing things to make people like you. And as an adult, that starts with being successful and,
Right.
the money, the this, the that, all the material things essentially. But, even though it starts within, it shows without.
Yeah.
Or on the outside.
Yeah.
All right, well, cheers to owning what's within and showing it out.
Right on.
Let's go for unity. instead of
Unity,
battles,
right.
okay?
We love each other.
All right, well, coming up next, guess who is back? We got V back for a segment of Vcan't. You stay right there. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the Nightcap. Yes, we had a battle of the rainbow, but I'm behind the bar now because V's back in the building.
Woo!
And we're here for what?
Vcan't! Woohoo!
Baby, the way I miss you.
Yeah, I miss you too, Pooh.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Me too. We're gonna have a gay old time.
A gay old time.
Yeah, I got that. So we have some gay water.
Ooh.
They sent it over to us.
Okay,
So shout out to y'all, gay water. We appreciate it. So we have 3 flavors.
Okay.
We got lime, we got watermelon, and we got grapefruit.
Okay, great.
Yes, and these are vodka sodas.
Oh.
So vodka and soda water mixed together. So we're gonna try grapefruit. So we're gonna pour it up. Giving you a good helping.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, so let me also mention this since I took the first sip. They said this is award-winning. Yes, award-winning. So it's a Verona can-ish. It's a Verona can-ish
Hold up.
for
Okay.
grapefruit.
For grapefruit.
All
I'm
right,
impressed.
that's
I'm
the
impressed.
first for grapefruit, y'all. That's the first. All right, so next flavor we have watermelon. Now, watermelon is my favorite fruit. Cheers. Okay, this again is clear, no
Ooh,
color.
I like the
I want a little red on it. Vcan't.
Damn, out the gate.
Oh, Vcan't.
Okay.
Okay.
That's good.
Oh, I like that. Vcan't. It tastes like a watermelon, right?
Yeah.
So our last flavor, nightcappers, we have lime. Are we gonna have a good gay old time with the lime?
I hope so.
I don't know. Ew. Vcan't.
Oh,
×2.
×2.
×2 is exactly what I thought it was. It tastes like Alka-Seltzer to me.
All right.
So it's good. I mean, y'all got a good report card. Good report card. I give you guys a good.
And the fourth flavor that we're missing is peach.
We are missing the peach. So gay water, if you want to go ahead and send us over the peach, we'll hook it up. We'll do a Vcan't on it, and we'll let you know if it's peachy.
Okay. Is it award-winning on the nightcap?
Yes.
It's award-winning on the nightcap.
It's award-winning on the nightcap.
All right, pour me up a little bit more. And
Okay.
cheers to you at home, and
Okay.
we'll see you guys next time.
Bye, y'all.
Y'all have a gay old time at home, okay?
Which flavor you want, Mama?
Baby, I want